What's happening, people? What's happening? What's happening? The Rebuttal Entertainment in the house, man. Got my man Light Skin Lou here. You know, we about to spit some knowledge to y'all little young cats who think y'all know every motherfucking thing, but you don't.
That's
You
right.
know, that's how we rolling. That's how we rolling, and that's how we rolling, man. But you know, I'm gonna show you how hyped I am now. I'm about to start something off real quick. You know, make Lou get Lou real pumped. You know what I mean? Real
That's
pumped.
right. That's right.
I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to you know I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, about to spit some knowledge. I'm about to start talking about this breaking news. The WBO ordered Shakur Stevenson and Herring to a purse bid, and surprisingly, Shakur getting 63% of it, and Herring don't like it. He might just say, "Fuck y'all, walk away, take the belt." What you think, Lou?
I think it's wrong. But I don't think he gonna walk away, Lewis. He ain't walking away from that fight, man. He ain't walking away from that fight. It's too lucrative for him because I don't think he's gonna get another fight with this kind of money. I mean, if you read
Mm-hmm.
his comments, he's basically saying that they want him to walk away. Basically, what
Mm-hmm.
he's saying, but he's not gonna do it because if you think about the Frampton fight, it was a hard time making that, and uh Jamil, he took the back road to fight Frampton. He met all his demands, everything he wanted, ring size, everything, and he ended up knocking him out. So I think
Mm-hmm.
he's looking at this fight the same way, man, which he
Mm-hmm.
should be. But I don't got him walking away, Lewis. I don't. I
Yeah,
really
I'm just
don't.
saying that's what he instigating, insinuating. But I don't think he's gonna walk away either, man, because this probably be his biggest purse, even though it's 37%. You know what I mean? But you never
Yeah.
know what the first bid gonna be.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah, you never know. I was just gonna say that.
You know
Thirty-seven
what I mean?
percent of what? 37%
That's
of what?
37% of what Thriller want to give people.
Right, right, right. But that's
Hey,
another fight that I'm excited about, man. So yeah, we can elaborate on this all day, man. 'Cause it came to my attention that they both southpaws. They might
mhm.
cancel each other out, man.
Nah, well, Manny and Earl Southpaws.
Yeah, I know, but these are smaller guys, man. They a little quicker. Louis. That's a little
Mm-hmm.
different southpaw, man. If you look
Mm-hmm.
at it, if I had to predict the fight, I would predict like a not a boring fight, but a 116, a 112, 115, 113 Shakur
Mm-hmm.
Stevens. Because you gotta think, Lewis, he don't like to get hit, man. So he's gonna play pop shot, get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be on Jamil to make the fight,
Yeah,
to
Jamal
press him
Hearn,
out.
you're gonna have to chase him down, cut that ring
Exactly.
off,
You're
press
gonna
him
have
out.
to
You gotta make him fight.
fight.
Make
Exactly.
him fight. Even though he's smooth and sharp, and I don't give people the eye test until he fights somebody. So, but I'm just gonna go by his last fight when the dude was hitting him too much and he ain't like it. So
He ain't like, and not only did he
don't
show,
hit
he
me,
said
dude.
it.
This boxing. Don't hit me, man. You hit too hard. This boxing. I don't want my pretty face messed all up. So Herring had to cut that ring off, and you're not gonna outbox Paul Stevenson.
You're not. You're
You're just
not.
not gonna do it, man. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get in there, step in there, and show Shakur that we gonna fight. We're not gonna do all this boxing and see who got the best boxing skills, motherfucker. We're gonna fight, and that's the
Yeah.
only way. That's the only way he gonna win. Cause he surprised me with the Carl Frampton fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I realized, Lewis, he had a lot to prove because they put him through the ringer, man. They made him the B side in that fight. And he met
Mm-hmm.
all the demands. Remember, it was a lot of up and down. But he finally got him in the ring and he knocked him out.
Well, he was the B side because he was coming off a loss. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But I mean,
So
he was the B side, but they just like treated him like he ain't have
shit,
a
2
chance.
fights
Yeah.
ago. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you say Lewis Styles make fights, man. Get in the
Exactly.
ring and fight. That's it.
And when you go to them people hometown, you gotta do what he did. You gotta stop him because
Knock him out.
he could have been winning everywhere. They would have gave that motherfucker to Frampton 16-12.
Yeah, they would have. They really would have. They
You
really
know what I
gonna
mean? So what do you think the key to, if they know the fight, what do you think the key gonna be?
pressure. Because Shakur Stevenson is okay. He's shown this. He's okay with dancing around the ring, pop shot. He's okay with that. It's Hearn's job to put the press on him and make the fight. Because if he don't, he gonna sit back and pop shot all night, and it's gonna be 116, 112, a lackluster fight. I don't want to see that. I mean, as much as I do want to see these two fight, I want to see a more engaging fight, man. I don't want to see no pop shots because that's what Shakur Stevens is gonna do.
Yeah, Hearn gonna have to stay on his ass, man. Cut off the ring, you know what I mean? You can't out jab because you know that's what he gonna do. But man, you gonna have to get in on him. You have to get in on him, make him fight. You gotta make this dude fight. And if I'm Hearn, I'm like, look, he ain't got that much power. I'm going to see how much power he got. You know what I mean? I'm going to get in on his ass. So I'm coming in. I'm bullying him. I'm throwing elbows. You see, he ain't like that shit. Whenever do with rough. You know what I mean? So but the WBO, man, they be doing some whack shit, man. I see why I keep like the WBO. No, Hearn got all the motherfucking belts, and yes, he getting the lesser of the payday. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They can't. They gonna. Let me with my phone. Let me call these motherfuckers, see what's going on.
That's right. Call them up, Joe, and I'll be right here on the three-way.
See what's going on with this shit, man, because that's crazy, man. I don't understand that, man. You know what I mean? Hearn is a champion. He only getting 37%, man. That's crazy, man. But you know, it is what it is. He got to prove. Look, he got to prove him wrong again.
That's it.
He got to prove him wrong. Now go up in there and whoop some ass.
Come in there through the back door, because that's more motivation for you to go out there and fuck him up. Be like, y'all carried me this whole fight, man. Go in there and handle your business. That's it.
Yeah, man. You're right. You're right.
And that happened, man. When you first told me about the purse bid, you know, I felt some kind of way, because the first thing I said was maybe it's because of Shakur Stevenson's popularity. You know, that might have something to do with it. If it does, it's unfair, you know, because I don't think popularity should have a major part of that. Like you said, rules to stand. If you're the champion, you get the bigger of the purse. That's generally how it's done, right? Historically, that's how it was done. But
okay,
like
well, let me say this. This is why this is Rebuttal Entertainment, and we're gonna give y'all breaking news when it's time to break news. So, sources right now, Mike Carpenter just said Jamal Hearn and Shakur Stevenson have agreed to terms for the 160-pound title bout this fall. So it's not going to purse bid. Stevenson manager James Prince tells ESPN, along with Top Rank and Hearn himself, fight likely to land in Atlanta and could happen as soon as October 23rd. So now we ain't got to talk about it.
That's it. But the purse bid, I just can't get past that, man. I really can't. Maybe I gotta just let it digest on me, because I thought rules are rules, but they are broken for certain fighters in certain circumstances, man. I don't like that.
I'm gonna have to read up more on that, and I know a little bit about boxing. I ain't never heard that shit.
Me neither.
Champion getting the lesser of the motherfucking purse bid.
That stinks. The hog heaven, dog.
I don't understand that, but you know, hopefully with James Prince, you know, if it's correct what we just heard, so we ain't got to worry about the purse bid. You know what I mean? In October, so there you have it, man. And I'm surprised everybody. Write it down, Lou. Facts. I'm taking Hearn. Upset. All right. Call Stevenson. Hearn. I got Jamal Hearn. Fuck you.
Just hold on. Let me. I only got one hand. I'm writing with one hand over here. Lewis predicts. Lewis Marber. I got to put the whole thing because you don't want to predicts. Hearn in what? Decision?
Yep. Okay. Decision. He gonna outwork him, get inside of him, make him fight. You gotta make Shakur Stevenson fight. You know what I mean? You gotta make him fight, man. You know what I mean? You can't let him sit out there and pot shot and jab, body shot, jab. You gotta do like the other dude did, make it nasty for him. You gotta go up in that motherfucker, you gotta start throwing elbows and Put him to the ropes, headbutt, put your foot, like do the Floyd Mayweather method. You know what I mean?
All right, okay. So now you say that, right? My prediction is Stevenson 116, 112.
Is what?
116 to 112. That's my prediction.
Shakur?
Shakur Stevenson, yeah. Because I looked at Hearn's last 2 fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing, matter of fact, his last 3 fights, nothing in his game shows me that he could put the press on Shakur Stevenson all night. That's what.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, good analogy, brother.
Yeah,
good analogy.
Yeah.
You know,
nothing.
He gonna have to step out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, what did what's his name used to say? Larry Merchant. Tonight you gotta be special. Tonight is the night. I'll never forget this. My brother, Lamar Peterson, man, he for the Miracon. I remember being close and hearing Larry Merchant say, "Tonight Peterson has to be special. Hearn's gonna have to be special. He's gonna have to be special. Yeah, because you're fighting a special fighter."
Yeah, so he don't have to come out of his comfort zone and test him early. I'm keep emphasizing this shit, man. He got to make Shakur Stevenson fight. You know what I mean? He got to make him fight. Take him out of his comfort zone, bro.
Right. I'm even willing to predict Hearn winning first cut. Out of the first 6 rounds, I got Hearn 4-2. But I got Shakur Stevenson making adjustments because I think he's the more skilled fighter. I got him winning the last couple of rounds. 116 to 112.
It might. You never know. But, you know, I don't know what these refs, you know, these judges, you got
top rank in the house, man.
I ain't saying no score. I'm just going to say I think it's going to be a decision.
Yeah, don't get caught up in the scores, champ, because the scores will lead you down the long lane.
Hey, look, fuck with these judges be another 117 joint, you know?
Yeah, 117 and 110 it was, 117, 111. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they was looking at. But like you say, shit happens in boxing. It happens.
Yeah, but man.
That's one fight that I'm going to put it on the page by itself because he said October 23rd, around that time. Okay.
Yeah, something like that probably. And
that's a good fight.
Yeah, shit. Right after the Fury Wilder joint.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks later. No, a week later. Something like that. Yeah. So shit, that'll be good. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of action. Oh, Dottie calling you Heartbreaker Lou. You broke Dottie heart because you know she ain't talking about me, even though I break hearts. Hey, Dottie.
I break hearts and take names and call them mothers. How you doing, Daddy? That's my baby mama, Daddy. What's up, baby mama?
Yeah, that's her. Dottie. She likes to party.
That's right. My baby mother calling to check in on me. She want to make sure I ain't out here doing nothing. now, you know, I want to get your opinion on something. So, okay, if you're the guy that's holding the purse bid, right? What's your percentage? How you breaking it down based upon both fighters? How you breaking it down?
What you mean?
Like the percentage?
If I'm bidding on it?
Yeah, if you're bidding on it, yes.
Oh man. 25 to. If you really do it, if you bid on it, it shouldn't be no more than let me see. $4 million. It shouldn't be no more than $4 million, maybe.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking 5.
You know what I mean? Nah, that 5. They're way high payday. $3 million for somebody? Nah, fuck that. But it's going to be, if you're doing the purse bid on Shakur Stevenson and Hearn, it ain't gonna be that much. But you know what, Lou? I might give you $4 million, okay. $5 million. But since Triller came in, you know, you never know what it's gonna be, right, Dottie? It might be.
Triller gonna come in with that music and everything, all the music and all videos, all that shit.
Hey, look, fucking with Triller, it'd be about $6 million. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? But if it were me being logical, I wouldn't be no more than 2, 3.5. No more than $4 million.
Yeah.
No more. You know, it is what it is. No, you know, so that means Shakur would get like 2.5, and you know, it's a shame to say it. and her ain't gonna get like 1.5. You know what I mean? So hey, it is
Yeah,
what it is.
I can roll
You
with
know?
those numbers, man. I definitely can roll with those numbers. That's something that I be looking at now, man. Trying to play purse bid. In case I
Mhm.
run into a couple of mil, I want to know where I could, where I stand at,
Yeah. But
bid
then
on them
after you
fights.
pay the first bid, you have to pay the venue and all. There's a lot of shit. More money. That's just for the first bid.
Man, you
More
get
money
loan.
coming out
You
the
can take
pocket.
out loans for all that shit, man. The money gonna come on the back end.
You
Take a
hope.
loan out for that shit.
You hope.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to be stuck holding the bag, champ. I definitely know that.
Nah, you hope that shit gonna be out there, man. But yeah, man. So it's supposed to been a purse bid, but James Prince say no, it ain't a purse bid. Stevenson and Harrington, they came to agreement. Hey, beautiful, beautiful. You know what I mean? And it might be in Atlanta. See that, Lou. That's all the fights gonna be at now. Vegas gonna lose out on these fights. Atlanta is the new
Yeah,
Vegas.
I'm starting to see that, man. I'm starting to see that.
You know what I mean?
They got some nice venues down there, man.
Yeah, not
People
yeah.
gonna come to Atlanta.
Who made that song, Luke? Welcome to the Atlanta when the players play. Who
Oh,
that?
Ludacris,
Luda?
and I forget the other guy's name, but it was Ludacris song though.
Atlanta is
Jermaine
the new,
Dupri, I think.
exactly. Atlanta is the new Vegas. So those of y'all who coming in, man, can y'all please hit the like button and
Like your
subscribe.
feet.
Yes, sir. I'm just on your channel today, nigga. You ain't say nothing. That's the man Will.
Will, what's up, baby?
I was on that channel. He fake Super Saiyan, fake Super Saiyan and some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
I
What you
was
think
on
about
the
this Shakur Stevenson, man? What you think, champ?
I gave him a thumbs up today on this channel, even though he don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
My
But yeah,
man
man,
Will.
Atlanta is the new Vegas. I'm telling you, because
Yeah,
that's all
man.
they talking about. You know what I mean? He said, "What's happening, pimps?"
I ain't nothing playing. We just over here spitting game, baby boy. That's what we doing. Over here
you know,
spitting game, man.
exactly, man. Talking about breaking news and shit like that. This boxing shit crazy, man. Me and Lou gonna hit the lottery. We're gonna put everybody out of business. It's gonna be
That's
one
right.
family. You know
We're
what I
gonna
mean?
call it Big Lou, Little Lou. Big Lou, light skin Lou. That's what we're gonna call it.
Big
Yeah.
Lou, Light Skin Lou Productions, baby. You know what I mean?
Y'all
And we're
better
gonna give
jump on down.
exactly, man, because this shit crazy, you know what I mean? And the first thing we're gonna do, Lou, we're gonna give every boxer health insurance.
That's right.
You
That's
know what I
right.
mean? Well, none of them motherfuckers got health insurance, but some of them, only the main ones. It's so sad, man. You know what I mean? You motherfuckers don't care about their health. I ain't talking about the boxers. I'm talking about the promoters and them.
Promoters and stuff,
They all
man.
about making money, man.
Yeah. I think Teddy Atlas said it best, man. He was talking to Stephen A. Smith. He said nothing is going to change in boxing until it gets governed. You know what I'm saying? Until you hold people accountable and hold their feet to the fire for the stuff that's going on. It's not going to change, man. So that's what it is.
Yeah,
But
man. 'Cause, Danny Garcia said, as soon as he retire, that's the first thing he gonna start doing. He gonna start throwing a class for these guys to learn how to save their money, invest their money, and get health insurance. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
because all the other leagues do it. Football, basketball, baseball, they got a group. Each league has a group of old players who used to play, and they teach these guys one-on-one on how to protect your money. Boxing is the only one, the only network boxing they don't have it. That's the only one.
That's right. And lucky for some of these people like Al Hamer who teach these dudes how to save their money. He tried to show them the right way. If they do it, they do it. They don't, they don't. Adrian Broner ain't do it. You know what I mean? Al took Earl Spence money, told him, look, I'm gonna put this money into this. Earl told the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I heard that.
So these fighters, man, they fighting, putting their lives on the line, and they ain't got no health insurance. You gotta pay your own health insurance. Man, promoters should take Lou a certain amount of money out their check every month, every time every fight, and put it into their health insurance.
Yeah, I agree, man. Because it's the most brutal sport. Football is brutal, but boxing, you don't play boxing. You play football, you play basketball, you play baseball. You don't play ball. Boxing is a brutal sport.
Ain't nothing like boxing and MMA.
Nothing.
Cause they
Nothing,
kicking
man.
your head, and man, brain damage is a bad thing, man. That's why if they sanction that Riddick Bowl, my Odom shit, they some sorry, crazy people, man. You know what I mean? Cause ain't no way in the world Riddick Bowl who talk like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she'll be fighting Lamar Odom. You know what I mean? And Lou, we just come back on it. What we just said. If he'd have had an Al Heyman in his life, he'd have saved his money. He'd have had some money to
Yeah.
fall back
From
on.
my understanding, Rock Newman did him well. He just didn't listen. For what I understand, Rock Newman put him in a winning
Rock talked
position.
about it, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he put him in a winning position.
hmm but Rock also had the authority to take some money out of there and put it like they did. Remember, Al Iverson, gambling problem. What dude said, you ain't getting none of this money until you 55. But now he get $1 million a year until he get 55. You know what I mean? 50, something like that, 50, 51 to get all that money,
55,
man.
yeah.
They need to integrate some kind of stuff to help these boxers, man. Because you're going out there getting brain damage and shit like that, and you ain't got nothing to fall back on, man. It's a shame, man.
And when you get these type of illnesses, man, it costs money. This shit costs. Going to the hospital, seeing these specialists and shit like that, that shit costs, man. So yeah, man. That's something I would like to see.
Yeah, hopefully it come to fruition, man. So Lou, who you want to see Gervonta Davis fight next?
Teofimo, man. I told you that. Ever since he stepped away from that fight with Lomachenko, I want to see Teofimo versus Tank Davis. I want to see that fight. That's the fight I want to see. It's funny how because when fights allegedly supposed to happen, you already know it's a process until it's solidified. I really thought that the rematch between Lomachenko and Teofimo was official. I really felt that fight in my heart. But now that it's not going to happen, why not Tank and Teofimo? Why not?
Yeah, but
they both hot.
Teofimo got back. He decided to go to Australia to fight Cabosa. So that's who we're gonna fight next. But you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Tank fight Valdez.
Oscar Valdez, yeah. That's like I said, I put the 4 up, man. Oscar, Jamel, Tank, and Shakur Stevenson. Those 4 right there, I wouldn't mind seeing them intertwine fighting each other. Either way you want to look at it.
Tank ain't going to fight Shakur Stevenson in 130. And Valdez at 132. So Tank ain't. I don't think he's squeezing back down to 130. So you know what I mean. You're gonna leave it up, man. But I just hope he hurry up and shut Devin Haney up. So you know what I mean. You know his father was pulling all kinds of shit, calling everybody, saying everybody Duck City and Dodge City won't fight Devin. You know what I mean. But hey.
Man, fuck all
when he get a good fight, you know, we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? But somebody gotta fight him, man. You know what I mean? Or he gonna be legit what he's saying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Starting to have some truth to it.
You know, but I think some people look at it this way, and some of the promoters look at it this way. Yeah, Devin Haney got a belt, the champion. He the email champ, they say he is, or whatever he is, man. But he's not. He really ain't a draw.
He really ain't, man.
You know what I mean?
When you first said it, when you first said it, I was like, all right. Whenever we talk, you know, we talk about stuff on the show, I usually go back and just, you know, look at the fight and be like, damn, maybe they right. He really don't draw me to the seat, man, to my edge of my seat, man. He don't. I'm not saying that he can't, but right now, as it is now, he really don't.
He gotta have a boogie partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gotta have a boogie partner like Ryan, Teofimo, or Tank to draw my attention. You know what I mean? Because he keep fighting these these dudes with no names and stuff like that, man. It still ain't looking good on him. But I hear it in Bill Haney's voice, even though you know I can't stand that.
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
But I hear it in his voice. He's getting frustrated because people talk about his son ain't no good and stuff like that. But he's getting frustrated because, you know, he can't get the fight for his son. And I understand that part. Even though, you know, I put my feelings aside towards the man, but I understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? You know, my son's supposed to be the WBC champion, and ain't nobody fighting him. You know what I mean? Don't nobody fight him. I mean, they messed that whole thing up when him and Gary Russell was supposed to fight. If Bill tried to pull that, oh no, you got to come to the zone and I give you these 2 fight deals and we beat you, have to fight on my contract, pull a flim flam of Gary. But Al saw that shit, said, Gary, nah, we ain't doing that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what happened with that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I mean, he gonna eventually have to fight somebody, you know.
Right. You know, I look at it like this. Okay, Shakur Stevenson, right? This guy here will probably be the best competition he's fought. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, for both of them.
Okay. So if he wins against Herring, let's just say he knock him out in the 6th or 7th round. Where does that put you at, like far as looking at him with the yeah, if he knocks Herring out?
Herring not that good, so it's still
it
the
don't
same.
do anything for you. Okay. I just want to know your perspective on that because fight like that.
He just got knocked out what, 2 years ago, a year ago.
Yeah.
They stopped the fight, dude battered his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then he was mad because they stopped it. I'm like, dude, you was out on your feet, man. You was out on your feet.
It wouldn't do nothing for me. I will be surprised because I ain't seeing Shakur stopping nobody like him. You know what I mean? Because Shakur ain't got no power to be stopping no. I feel Herring that he ain't elite, but he's all right. You know what I mean?
He's a test. Yeah. He's a test.
Yeah, he's a test, but he ain't no test. You know what I mean? So, but if Shakur stop me, I'll be big surprised. Not little surprised. I'll be big surprised that he stopped. You know what I mean? But you can't stop nobody running backwards.
No, you can't. I was looking at a podcast earlier, and they were saying that Shakur Stevenson is more in tune with his defense versus his offense.
Mm-hmm.
He spent a lot of time on his backpedaling versus coming forward, and especially he doesn't have the power where he could, because you got some guys, in boxing, they could be hit you going back. They hit that hard. They could knock you out going backwards, and he ain't one of them. So I think he needs to learn how to come forward and be effective and still box.
Lou Pete, Tomato, and Tomasito.
What's up, Thomas? Don't be apologizing, dog. We grown men on this show, dog. We look. The one thing you gonna learn about this show: we debate, and it's no love lost. As much as me and Lewis argued last night, guess what? We was back on the phone the next morning, picking each other's brain. That's what people. Let me get this straight, man. When we argue on the Rebuttal Entertainment, even though Lewis tried to call me out on the
it's not arguing, it's debating.
It's debating, man. Let's get that straight. It's debating. People get so caught up in the, oh man, no, you ain't called me out. You just speaking your truth. And that's what it's about. Is that Mr. Man? What's up, Mr. Man?
That's him. Ask me, do I not like Shakur Stevenson? No, I like Shakur. I think Lou ain't saying I ain't like him. But
no, he like him, but it's just like I like him too, but he hasn't done anything for me to get to the edge of my seat, Mr. Man.
Maybe Mr. Man can explain to us, since you just joining in, they was gonna go to a purse bid. Why Shakur Stevenson, who's not the champion, was gonna get 63%, and Herring was gonna get 37%. I mean, that's kind of wild to me. And Thomas, hit the like button, brother. You know what I mean? Hit the like button if you're in. We got a lot of people in today. Look, if y'all want to come in, the link is in the comment section. Hit the link and come on in.
Man, that's right. Hey, Thomas, make sure you wipe your dirty ass feet if you come in. Wipe your feet.
He say, "No hard feeling." What's the name of the show? That's right, the Rebuttal.
That's right, the Rebuttal Entertainment. No hard feelings. Lewis tried to call me out last night, but guess what? I slept good last night because he spoke his truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
But yeah, I don't hate Shakur Stevenson. I just, if he's gonna fight, he need to fight. You know what I mean? And show us back all that talk up that he's been doing lately. You know what I mean? All right, Jamal, I got you. You know what I mean? But yeah, what do you say? I agree. The bigger name dispute him not having those big fights yet. He's the bigger name between them. But because of his name is not why they gave him they were going to give him the bigger percentage. They were going to give him the bigger percentage because of his last 3 fight purses and shit like that. But Jay Prince just came on with Mike Carpenter said they're not going to purse bid now. And, Shakur and Herring is they agreed to the fight, and it should be like October the 23rd. I think that's what he said. You know what I mean? So hopefully they're gonna get, hopefully they'll get it, man. You know what I mean? Get everything together and stuff like that, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. You see what it say? Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, did you hear what Lou said? I mean, Greg said?
No, what did he say?
I agree, Ed. The bigger name dispute him not having those big fights yet. He's the bigger name between them. Yeah, he is.
That's the first thing I said, but I don't think it's fair.
It wasn't because of the name, but because of the person. That's crazy. He's the champion. You know,
champion. That's it. There's no getting around that, man. But like you say, boxing is not governed, so they can pull that shit off, Lewis. They can pull it off, man. That's what it is.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm telling you. Jamal says it's too loud where he at. I told him I understand. You know what I mean? So yeah, Greg, you're right about that. I was on your man show. I was on your man new media show today. You know what I mean, Lou? They're gonna force us to talk about it, so we might as well go ahead and talk about it, Lou.
What's that?
The stuff that people was hyping up and about Keith Thurman and
oh my God.
And what's his name?
Y'all gonna drive me into drinking, man. They gonna
Tank
drive
Davis,
me into
you know what I mean? Keith Thurman and Tank Davis, you know what I mean? It wasn't a fight. People just were making super fight bullshit. And these alphabet boys and everybody else was just carrying it real far and shit like that, man. But Tank came out and said, y'all must think I'm Superman.
Right. That's it right there.
But Tank was saying, not Tank, they were saying, a lot of people was picking Tank to win.
I know. Easy. And one joint, I was watching the show, what's the name you sent me, and the first thing they said was the fact that Thurman hasn't been fighting. That's what they said. They said Thurman wasn't fighting. He's been out. A lot of ring rust would be the reason why he would lose.
He wasn't fighting when he fought Manny Pacquiao, was he?
Right.
And what happened? It was a split decision, wasn't it?
Split decision. That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, that's why I always say, Lou, these dudes don't know what they're talking about.
Right. When they say stuff like that, that's where they lose me. Because what you just said, when they said that, that's the first thing I thought about. He had a long layoff before he fought Pacquiao. And yeah, he lost and he got knocked down. But people don't look at it, Lewis. He won the last 3 or 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He was coming on at the end of the fight. So people lose me when they say that, man. That's why I was like, it's levels to this, man. When you talk about this shit, it's levels to this shit, man.
I totally agree. Jamal said they crazy. Thurman would kill Tank, knock him out.
Right.
Knock him out. So Ness on the boxing, the boxing boys, he put a poll up. So census prevailed because they had it like 79% to 27%. You know what I mean, Thurman. Mm-hmm. But people, how can they believe that though? I mean, it just pisses me off. People don't know nothing about boxing, man.
Hey, look, it should be. It's almost as if they should say, "Look, this is my fantasy fight." They should just do a disclaimer before they say this shit. Basically, what I'm saying. Because it's no way that fight comes off and Tank wins that fight. It's no way.
First, Floyd Mayweather not gonna let it happen. He ain't crazy. His cash cow get the shit whooped out of him. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? But man, I'm telling you, a lot of people were saying it, man. A lot of people. I can't believe these people. They going by popularity. Well, popularity keep them. He used to be the most popular fighter, but Tank is the most popular fighter now.
Right.
So hey, Jamal, you might be right. You might be
popularity
right.
Get your ass knocked out, Joe. I'm serious, man. That fight, come on, man. Thurman, you gotta look at it, Lewis. Thurman will go in knowing that he's the bigger guy, and he will be willing to stay in there and trade
and
more because he.
You know what I mean? Bang with him, in and out, in and out. You know, people like, Tank the body slap. Man, don't you know people done hurt Thurman with them body shots, but he never went down.
Yeah.
Never went down. But when Thurman hit Tank, what's going to happen then? he was. If you heard what Tank said when he fought Barrios, I was hesitant because I wanted to feel the guy power. You know, he had a
Yep.
little bit of pop, and he said he had some pop. So just think of that little bit of pop 5 times more.
5 pounds. Yep. That's 2 weight classes up, if not 3.
Exactly. So y'all people coming in, can you hit the like button? You know, show us some love, please, while you're in here. And we talking that bull stuff about people talking about Javante Davis might beat Keith Thurman, even though we know they're not gonna fight. I'm a realist. I don't put
Right.
fake propaganda out. You know what I mean? But it was people just talking
Sense is
about
out there.
and
Sense is out there.
as the sense is out there, and a lot of people were saying that they were saying Javante Davis might be Keith Thurman. When I told one dude, I said, I tell you what, bet your house. Because if you bet your house, you'll be living in my basement.
You let him live in the basement, Lewis?
Yeah, I let him live in the basement since he's stooping up to bet his house on Tank and Keith Thurman if they were to ever fight. You know what I mean? Keith Thurman blows up to almost 190.
190 on the off season. I call it the off season.
180, 190. Tank probably grew up to 160, 150. Man, come on, y'all. Stop it, man. Y'all people just.
Hey, Lewis, you're gonna have to find a new co-host because I'm gonna be drinking. They're gonna drive me drinking, man. I'm serious, man. This is just it's taking it too far, man. It really is, man. It's going too far, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it was just a scenario that Ness put up there, and all these other people. Like I said, Luke, clickbait. You put that up there, click, or people want to. Oh man, Keith Thurman and Tank. Let me click on that and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Tom say they ain't going to fight Lewis. Politics and money. No, it ain't that. It ain't even that, Thomas. Keith Thurman too big.
Too big. That's that. It's basic shit, man. Basic shit.
You know what I mean? But if they were to fight, Lou, let's go along with everybody else. How would you think the fight would go? Let's explain it in detail. I know you want to be short, but let's explain it in detail.
Thurman in 6 or 7 rounds. He walk him down. He just walk right through him, Joe. It's that simple. He just walk right through him, Joe.
I got a question. Jamal, if you still on, do Tank hit harder than Manny Pacquiao?
That's a good question.
Yeah, he on
right.
here.
Yeah, let's go. Jamal, okay, Jamal.
Jamal, do Tank hit harder than Manny Pacquiao? Oh shit! It might be. I'm gonna put that poll up. Can ask them can Tank be Sean Porter? Sean Porter be on Tank ass all night long.
Right,
Tank,
all night.
Tank Lord ass run out of energy. It'd be no contest. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. And they put this out there like they mess up the game, man, because Tank ain't even think about fighting these guys. And it's like they put words in his mouth or something, man.
Jamal said fuck no.
Right.
Yeah, so if Tank don't hit hard to Manny Pacquiao, I don't know. Tank got pop, but we don't know if he got 147 pop. You know what I mean? Right. It's different, man. You know what I mean?
That ain't even half of it. Can he take a 147 punch? Because he gonna get touched. That's what we missing. You're not mentioning that, dude. It ain't about what you can hit, how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and take it.
Oh
Thurman
man,
bringing that thunder.
Look, I'm a rebuttal Lou with some bullshit. Oh man, nah, Lou. What they call it? I see it. They'll fuck my brain up. I can't even get my thoughts together now. When you're in there training with somebody, he spawned 160 pounders, 170 pounders. He knocking heavyweights out. Yeah, he doing all that shit with 16-ounce gloves.
Gloves and headgear.
and headgear.
And headgear. So what does that mean? That means nothing.
It sure don't. You know what I mean?
And sparring is basically like you working on something. So the guy that's fighting you, he's really trying to work on something that he needs to do to get better in the fight. It's the sparring is totally different, man. People, they don't take the right thing away from sparring, man. Sparring is sparring. It's practicing. It's like you're practicing. But I just feel like that's just too much. That's too much for Tank to have to take. And it's unfair for him to even have to ask questions like that.
Yeah, man.
It really is, man.
You right, man. So I'm just gonna scratch that one out, man. I just, you got to talk about what's trending, Luke. We got to talk about what's trending.
Hey, look, that's one thing I've learned, man, in my 3 months of podcasting is you got to take the good with the bad. And I'm putting this with the bad, and I'm taking it. We're gonna talk about it because it's on the airway, and that's what it is. But
Hey, Luke, you see how quick Jamal say "fuck no"?
Hell yeah! Look, he changed up real quick. He was like, "Fuck no!" Like nigga asked him for $1,000. Fuck no! You see how he asked that joint quick?
Yeah, that joint real quick. He's a hell no Tank don't hit hard than Manny Pacquiao, man. You know what I mean? So if they want to put stupid polls up there, I'm gonna put a poll up there. Can Tank beat Manny Pacquiao? No, I mean they want to put stupid stuff up there. Hey,
might as well. And you know, we've been on here for 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes and 32 seconds, right? And we haven't mentioned the diva. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Is it because we get tired of the bullshit, man? What is it, man?
Because, man, Canelo just full of, man. Sometimes this ain't worth talking about. You know what I mean? It just ain't worth talking about, man. Now I'm hearing he might go back and renegotiate with Plant because it's too late for them other dudes now. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know what I mean? And David Benavidez said today the walls are closing in on Canelo.
Yep.
What you think?
I agree. He don't have much more to try to bullshit out there, man. I agree. I agree with him totally. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at if he doesn't fight Plant, you got to look at all of the other guys who will be equivalent to the matchup that he was supposed to fight. And do they have any fights lined up? When the last time they fought? All this stuff makes a big, thing in what you decide to do or what you can and can't do. So I think that's why he's going to be more prone to come back to the table, man.
Yeah, because the way it looked like he's scared. I mean, I know he's not scared, but that's the way it looked like. Yeah. When you throw a fake clause in the contract talking about if I don't fight you, you get sick or something like that. Let's say if you get COVID or something like that, and I'm the replacement for Keller Plant. You gonna fight me and still get $40 million? Come on, man. Where they do that shit at?
Yeah, man. I've never seen something where the ex-fighters look at this and unanimously call this bullshit. Just think about that. Ex-fighters who's been at the top, guys like Oscar, all of them, they feel like this is bullshit. All of it. So for that to happen, man, it just let us know, like, everybody, what you're thinking it's official. It's bullshit, man. But like I said, behind every great fight that happened, it was a whole lot of bullshit behind it. I mean, seriously, just think about the fight, the build-ups, man. And that's what makes us want it even more because it's a lot of games, a lot of gamesmanship. No, I'm not gonna fight because this, that. And then eventually, guess what? The fight still happens. So we just gotta look at it as if it's negotiating, basically, right?
Yeah.
It's negotiating.
Yeah. He ain't got no other choice, though. He ain't got no other choice, man, because like Benavidez said, the wall's closing in, man. You can't keep picking these powder puffs, man, to fight them Eastern Europe fighters. And don't nobody want to see that shit. Don't nobody want to see it. Fight Plant. Yeah, after Plant, hey, you think you bad? Fight Charlo. After Charlo or before Charlo, fight Doo-Doo Boo-Boo. I mean, get them all out the way. Then I would say Canelo is one of the greatest fighters out there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fight and beat all them, I'm like, yeah, he one of the greatest fighters out there. Right. But beating them Eastern Europe fighters is not going to convince me that you one of the greatest fighters out there.
Nah.
Because I'm going to want you to do me a favor. When you get off here, go Google Canelo Alvarez resume. Okay. When you look at his resume. Go look at his resume. Oh man, I looked at it ain't what I thought it was.
No, it's not. He fought Mayweather early on. I'll give him that. He was still a young pup. But it's not as glamorous as everybody
think it is.
Yeah, exactly. I agree, but I'm going to look at it anyway because it's probably some names on there that probably skipped my mind over the years. Because over the years, after they fight 10 or 15 fights, it's like, okay, you kind of lose track. It's when you go to YouTube and you look at, oh shit, this one Canelo fought such and such. You're like, okay, and then it rejogs your memory, man.
Oh, I thought I had. All right, let's run it down. You ready?
Okay, I'm with it.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Okay, recent.
Yildirim, Callum Smith, old Sergey Kovalev, Danny Garcia. I mean, not Danny Garcia. Danny Jacobs, Rocky Fielding, Triple G both times, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Wait a minute, Liam Smith, Amir Khan, Cotto, James Kirkland, Laura, and I think Laura, Alfredo Magua, then Mayweather.
Did you mention? Did he fight Trout? Did he fight Trout?
Yeah, he fought Trout before Mayweather.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's not impressive. That's not one of them joints that stands out to you.
It's all right. You got to Google and keep it loose so we can talk shit with people. Here you go. I got it right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to screen save that joint, man. Screenshot it, save it, because that's something that you gotta have it as a trump card, just in case one of our Cinnamon fans call in on the show. We'll have to send them a little email to bring them up to speed. He fought Amir Khan. That was a smaller guy. Cotto was a smaller guy.
I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him Laura Trout, even though he lost to Laura. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna name the people that I think he fought that was good. Laura, Trout, Cotto. I'm not gonna say Khan, because Khan, they too small.
He's a smaller guy, yeah.
Triple G, Jacob,
okay,
and Billy Joe Saunders. I'm not gonna say no Kovalev. Kovalev was done.
Yeah, he was done, and then he had to lose all that weight because he came down, right?
Nah, Canelo went up.
Okay.
So
that's 5.
And you can put some minuses and asterisks beside some of it if you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Lord, that fight was close.
I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's all he fought. And it just hit me. I'm like, wait a minute.
But it's the name, Lewis. It's the name, dog. The name. It's the name.
So, I like Canelo. I knew he fought these, but I'm like, wait a minute, because the Law and Trout man was close. Oh, Jamal's stupid. Is that nigga almost worse than Bud? I'm not even gonna pull his up.
Look, we're not trying to get Mr. Man back on here, but in reality, we do need him back on here. Their resume is about the same.
Nah, man. He gonna say, well, Bud was undisputed, so what he gonna say about that. That was crazy, but that's all he fought.
Yeah, that's it. I still gotta look at it for myself. I just gotta see it so it can sit in my memory bank.
Well, let's go after Triple G. He fought Rocky Fielding, right? Then they gonna say, oh well, he moved up for him. Then he fought Danny Jacobs. That was a good fight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Daniel was in his prime, so Serge Kovalev, he wasn't in his prime. He went up to fight him at 75. Colin Smith, Yildirim, the dude that ain't throw no punches.
Yeah, I remember that fight. Yeah, he wouldn't let his hands go.
And Billy Joe Saunders. So that's who we fight after Triple G. So I'm giving 1.5. 1.5 stars.
Damn, I was gonna give him 2 there. You only get 1.5.
1.5. Danny Jacobs and Billy Joe Saunders.
Damn, big fella, you like the Russian Johns, dog. Like, damn.
Hey, look, Jamal probably don't give him number 1.
Yeah, I give him at least 2, man. I mean, I like the guy, but I just feel like
all right, who's the 2?
I give him a 2, man.
Who? I mean,
Jacobs and Triple
1.
G.
Okay, I said Jacob. And who?
Yeah, and Triple G.
No, I said after Triple G.
Oh shit.
I just named them after Triple G.
Yeah, I give him 1.5. Yeah. I'm clearly missed what you know, the whole point. What
But,
you said.
people gonna bother with it. They're gonna be like, well, he moved up to fight bigger people. Who else trying to do that? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's moving up to fight bigger people. But are you moving up to fight better people?
Exactly.
Just people because they got a
you
belt.
can move up and fight it. You still can fight a trash can and moving up.
Exactly.
I mean, shit.
Exactly.
I don't mean that he ain't a cab driver. Shit, he's just a bigger cab driver. That's it. Shit.
Exactly, man. So, yeah, man, we covered a lot of stuff, man. You know, oh man, I tell you, boxing make you lose your head, man. But
man, what they gonna stop me to drink? We're gonna have to, man. Rebuttal Entertainment gonna have to cover my AAA meetings, man, because they gonna have me drinking, Joe. I was looking at Fury and Tyson Fury and Wilder, and the build up has died down. I don't know because it's in October.
yeah,
You know, we gotta wait a couple months before it build up because it was building up, and then the fire went out, and I guess eventually we gotta let it build back up. Because remember, I'm in the books to saying that was my number one wanted fight. Remember, that's what I said. It's still my number one fight because I want to see that fight because of all the controversy that's surrounding it. You know, the gloves, the COVID test, Fury they said that he got not knocked down. They said he got knocked out. They said he was out on his feet, and that's why they canceled the fight. Who knows? Could be true. Could not be true.
Yeah, they say he's not doing too good in sparring, but you know, it's he say. You know, we won't, know. But I think Wilder's gonna take him out when they do fight. You know, so we'll see about that. Right. I ain't even gonna do too much talking about that till it get close to there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Cause I tell you this, I don't know about Jamal put 1.5, but I don't know, Jamal. The Pacquiao Spence fight, ain't nobody talking about it, man.
Yeah, Jamal, get on here and get to a quiet place, go to the bathroom, and come over here and defend your guy. How about that?
He don't have to do more than that, man.
What he got to do?
The fight is not hype. And they were saying it today in different podcasts. They were like, man, I don't feel it like I felt the Thurman and Pacquiao. You know what I mean? So, you know, fighters do make a difference when you're fighting, man. You know what I mean?
Personalities, man. Build up. The personalities is what sell. Thurman's able to sell because he talks shit. You know, Mayweather, he talks shit. He's flashy. He makes people hate him, so they want to see him lose. You got to think about all these guys who, over the last 10 to 15 years, that have sold on pay-per-view. They have a personality. Look at AB. AB had one of the strongest personalities when it comes to selling a fight. And, you know, Spence and Pacquiao don't have that. They just don't have it.
Yeah, you're right. And so, I don't know, man, but, you know, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. But
we will see.
Let me know what's coming before you leave, you know what I mean? And
you want me to tell them what's coming on tomorrow? I'll tell them. Come on tomorrow is How Men Think. Women, come in tomorrow and wipe your feet.
All right.
Ask the questions, and we're going to get it going. That's what's tomorrow. How Men Think. Come on in, wipe your feet, and ask your question, and we're going to answer it. We're going to have a panel on tomorrow. Larry's Law, Wheels of Steel, Light Skin Lou, and the Cutie on Duty. We're going to be here waiting on y'all tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. because we're going to be sitting here waiting. Hey, Lewis, how we going to be looking when we backstage waiting on them? How we looking back there, Lewis, when we be waiting on them? That's right. That's right. Right on cue, baby. We back there like that. Hey, look at y'all used to play football. We back there waiting on y'all. So you can go there tomorrow, wipe your feet. And another thing, I mean, ladies, y'all been doing a good job of being detailed with y'all questions and how y'all ask them. Just think, Lewis, the last 3 weeks, they've been doing really good in detail. Because when you give us the detailed question, we're able to answer it in a detailed manner. You know what I'm saying? Give you the right answer.
These joints harder too, man. They getting harder. Look, we really gonna need Larry.
That's right. We're gonna need Larry's Law.
Hey, look, Jamal said everybody talking about it. Nah, Jamal, it's not that hype. I'm telling you, man. I listen to a lot of things. They not hyped about it yet. Did you see the face off? They beefing with each other.
Oh,
I
that
ain't
ain't no
even
real beef. Man, that was like Mickey Mouse and Snoopy in a face off, man. Come on, man. That shit ain't selling, man.
Oh God, Jamal's stupid. Anything from Manny Pacquiao, man. It wasn't. Look, man, let me eat my popcorn, man. What's wrong with Jamal, man?
Hold up. Hey, Lewis, do me a favor, dog. I don't ask for much on the Rebuttal Entertainment. You remember that picture I sent you earlier
Mm-hmm.
of your Redskin guy? Could you put that
Uh-huh.
on the screen for me real quick? I'm just asking for a favor. Can you do a favor for a friend, man?
Mhm. I put it on there tomorrow because I can't get to it right now.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
had to
because
get off my now.
okay.
I'm
I
gonna
look,
put, I'm gonna put it, I get it for you.
okay. Yeah, because Jamal, when you came at me with that Ezekiel Elliott, you struck a nerve in me, champ, and I'm
What,
coming back at you.
what's his name? What's this guy's name?
Who?
The Redskin man. What was his name?
Oh, Young. Chase
Like
Young.
what's
Chase
his
Young.
name?
Chase
Huh?
Young.
Chase
Chase
Young.
Young.
Okay, wait a
Yeah,
minute. I get it for you right now. Go on, talk to Jamal. I
that's
get it for
right.
you.
Hey, Jamal, I know you out there listening, so you talk about my man Ezekiel Elliott with the shirt like this. Well, at least he got his shoulders covered, and he ain't got on no sports bra. Yeah,
Oh God, he's stupid. That's what it is, Luke.
yeah, that's a sports bra. He advertising for the women's sports bra. I need that on the screen before I go off air today. He's coming at me like that.
Oh man, that he. Let me see. He didn't put it on this. He didn't put it up, Lou.
Nah, oh, he ain't put it up.
No, wait a minute. Let me try one more place. He didn't put it up. Let me try one more place. He ain't put it on his Instagram. That picture.
Yeah, I bet he didn't. He probably get so much flack for women's sports bra. But that's okay. I'm gonna post it tonight, Jamal, and I'm gonna tag you in it, champ.
Hey, Lou, Chase the Tutti Frutti.
I don't know. But that bra says a lot. I ain't never been the one to call a guy out, but
Uh huh.
that sports bra is a little suspect, dog.
Nah, they ain't put no picture of that up, Lou. I'm gonna find a way to get it for you though.
I really appreciate that, champ. It's what we do. It's what we do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna try to find a way to get it for you. That's what you get. Jamal said that's what you get.
That's okay, Jamal. I'm gonna tag you in it, dog. You better go ahead. I tell you what, you better block me before the next 10 or 15 minutes.
Y'all
Cause,
stupid, man.
Cause I'm gonna tag you in the champ. Your man up there joint with a leotard on.
All right, Lou, Jamal, man, Thomas, Mr. Man, my man Will. There's a lot of people came in. Dottie.
Yeah, man. We want to give a
We
special shout out to all the listeners, man. Kiki, Dottie, Tony, Thomas. We want to give a special shout out to the loyal listeners, man, who listen to us on a regular basis, man. So that's my 2 cents. And we
yeah.
ready to sign off, champ.
All right, I hit you up tomorrow.
All right, y'all.
Tonight. All right.
Peace. Peace.
You know I got it.